What's going on, Maryland? Over the past 2 weeks, we've signed bills into law that make Maryland safer and also make Maryland more competitive. And from day one, we have made it clear that public safety would be a top priority. And that's why I signed into law the Victims Compensation Reform Act, which expedites support for victims of crime so we can close more cases and bring the cycles of violence in our communities to an end. The GAPS Act will help us combat workforce shortages across our public safety agencies by building stronger pipelines to law enforcement jobs, even for those who do not pursue a 4-year degree. I've signed into law legislation establishing the Center for Firearm Violence Prevention and Intervention. Now, this office is one of the first of its kind in the country. It will examine gun violence as a public health issue with the goal of making communities safer, diverting at-risk youth, and ultimately saving lives. We're also making Maryland more competitive. We've signed the Critical Infrastructure Streamlining Act to remove barriers to tech infrastructure growth in our state, so we can supercharge our state's data center industry and create more good-paying union jobs. And the Transparent Government Act will make Maryland's permitting process more efficient because it should not take years for people to get a permit in our state. We made historic investments in public safety and education, in housing and childcare. We've achieved all these goals without raising a personal income tax, corporate income taxes, the sales tax, the state property tax, and all while passing a bipartisan, balanced budget for the second year in a row. At the center of every bill that we sign into law are real Marylanders who've experienced adversity and marshaled the courage to make change. So when it comes to issues and concerns affecting you and your family, we are not settling for the status quo. We're moving quickly to make Marylanders safer. We're moving to make Maryland more affordable. We're moving to make Maryland more competitive, and we are moving together to make Maryland the state that serves. These bills don't just represent what we've heard from Marylanders over the past year. They represent a realization that by working together, we can actually do something about it. So thank you. Thank you to all of our partners, both inside and outside of the General Assembly, for your commitment. And to all Marylanders, we've heard you. And these bills are not our success, they're yours. So thanks, Maryland. And I'll see you next time.